here we have it, Blade, at the launch site. We're doing red key card. So here we go. Well, I'm starting off over by the satellite. I had to start obviously over somewhere, so I went in there to sort of start my recordings and everything going. So right over here, the big building straight ahead that you can see, standing taller than the rest, that's the room we're going, that's the building we're going to, that's the red key card room. Now, for this you're going to need a few things. You're going to need a hazmat, you're going to need a green card, a red card, 2 fuses, and you're going to need yourself some meds as well. There's various meds you can use. You can use bandies, stims, and take water. Water's good. Water actually gets rid of rads, so if you've got one of the blue containers or even one of the little water bowls, then bring one of those along. That's always handy. So at first you want to head over to this room over here. Situated, I call it bottom left when you're heading in. Always have your green card ready, because you don't want to be like this outside bumbling around. I don't know what I'm doing, but here we go. Now you can, when you're in here, as soon as the door shuts anyway, no one can actually get into you unless they've got a green card. So then you can actually sort your inventory out to what you should have done before you came. So swap the green card for a red card. Obviously I've used my green card now, so I need the red key card to swipe next. Now you need, as I mentioned, you need 2 fuses. And 2 fuses there. So in a second I'm going to run over to the wall, open the first fuse box, and we want to pop a fuse in. There we go. Turn the switch on that's next to it, and exit by pressing that. Now it's not a good idea to come over when there's shooting going on, but well, I'm not very clever, so there we go. But I think they just took Bradley over on that side, so I felt it was quite safe over this side. But yeah, you might want to wait for a bit of a clearer spot. But at least I know Bradley's not there. So, but I'm still not going to run through the middle there because they're shooting over on that side. I'm going to run out the back here. I'm going to loop around the back, and then we'll come back in, and that's where we're going to go to the second fuse room. And then we can head over to the actual building and actually enter the building. So here we go, we're heading out the back here. I just wanted to mention, anybody put any comments about the my new opening videos there? Something I put together. I've recently actually invested in, I use an app called Filmmaker to make these videos on my phone, believe it or not. But I actually invested in the app, and it's actually really, it is worth it. The quality difference for what you can download at there is other features and everything that you get as well, but the quality is the main thing that I want to point out that I was impressed with. But that's an app again called Filmmaker. I'm not plugging for any money, I'm just plugging because it's something I use and I actually find it quite easy to use. But here's the second fuse box anyway. So we put a second fuse in, turn the switch on. So if you notice the 2 lights on the wall there lit up green, just next to the switch, that means we've got OK for both fuses are lit and both switches are active. Your fuses can jump out, which is a bit annoying at times, but if it has jumped out, one of the lights will be red, so and you won't be able to get into this door. So as you come over, you swap your red card, obviously, come in here. Now there's a few ways you can get to the top. We want to get to the very top of the building here, right, so we can get all the good loot at the top. There is little boxes around the bottoms and things like that, but I just want the main loot here, and that's what I'm trying to show you. So as you come up the stairs, there's a couple of staircases that are missing, so you can either balance beam it up the handrails, or as you can see, as I'm doing the double jump. That one was taught to me by the legendary BDP, the old double jump up the stairs. I'd actually do find it easier than balance beaming the whole way up as well, so I do recommend that. But if you want to try balance beaming first and get into the jumps, keep on going up the stairs. I think there's 8 levels, but either way, if you keep going upstairs, you'll know when you're at the top because there's no more stairs. And then we'll pick up the good sort of loot at the top. Now, level 6 here, that's a good level. We'll come back down and through that. There's a couple of mailboxes I'd like to get on the way back through that. So I have it, as I say, should be approaching the top anyway soon. Here we have it. Technical issues here, but here we go, top of the stairs. We've got some boxes now. That's 2 epic crates, but look at that, there's actually some loot from the last person that they didn't want, they dropped on the floor. We've got another mailbox here, and we've got the last of the epic crates here. So you can get up to 3 mailboxes there in the centre. We only got 1 that time. You can get a couple of brown boxes there as well, but we didn't get any of them. So obviously, because there's loot on the floor, someone's done it recently, but at least we got at least the epic crates have respawned, so we've got some decent-ish loot. Now, because of the shooting down the bottom, what I decided I'd try and do, there was a spot over here. You used to be able to come and sit here, and rads would disappear, so you could sit here as long as you want. You could actually camp out if you wanted. I didn't used to do it because I would get bored of sitting here and waiting. But if you wanted to, you used to be able to sit here and wait for half an hour. All those boxes would come back, and you wouldn't have to redo the key cards. But I'd rather get the loot back, because if someone else does come up here, you got obviously the chance of losing it. You also got the chance you can kill them. Depends if you're a beamer or not. But yeah, I don't think that's not a me thing. So yeah. I've sat down here anyway for quite a while and not even realised my rads aren't disappearing and that they've got rid of it. Here we go. I think I've actually noticed now. Have I? Yep, here we go. Yep, so here we go. Now we're going up the top. We're going back up the top. And as I say, I like to come back down and through level 6. And there's a little, in the opposite corner to where we are now, there's a little sort of rampy jump downstairs thing. And we can get down into level 6. So I like to go this way around here. So coming down here. Now there's 2 boxes in there. If you go left first as you come in here, the mailbox will be at the end of this runway sort of here, but you can't actually jump out this end. So that's why I always come and get the left one first and go back. Sort of meds out there. So go back to the other end, opposite where this one is now. Go to that one. Watch, don't go for that one. That's a drop down there, first one. So there we go. This is the one that's on the right level. There's a little room here on the right. There's no mailbox in there, so I've not actually stopped here. But that's where the second mailbox usually is, on level 6. So there we go. Yeah. So now we're heading back down the stairs anyway. So that's it now. Got all the loot I want. Basically now we're sort of going to do the reverse, obviously, of the way up. I've stuck to the same staircase that I've came up because there's different floors I'm missing in different staircases. So this level is the one that's got level 1 and level 3 missing. So here's level 3. Yep, I didn't remember, I just fell straight through the hole. Now this can actually ruin your life, this can, because you could be on good life and that drop is a harsh drop at times. So watch that drop. Second drop, not a problem. I jumped over that one, but you can drop through the second one. It doesn't hurt you. So remember, level 3, that's the key one. I messed up, but yeah, don't follow me, remember. There we go. So we're round the outside, there's 4 doors. I wanted to come out this one, so again, I could sort of stay away from where they were shooting. All that shooting was from before. So you can go in any of them with a swipe. You can come out of any of them by pressing that little red button on the door again. So there we go. That's it. We're out of launch now. So there we go. I've got a few things in the pipeline coming soon. Hopefully, I've got a few ideas. Not sure exactly when to say we're going to be doing them time frame, but they will be coming soon. So keep your eyes on it. And a butt, and a butt, and a butt.